riding every high and low. Never knew to take it slow. The wrong way was the right road. Oh, we were wild. You can leave me with battle scars, but you're never gonna break my black gold heart. We did it all, we did it all. Like savages, we hit it hard, we hit it hard. Like savages, took on the world and tore it all down and made it our own. Yeah, we stole the crown. We did it all, we did it all. Like savages. As they come, lone soldiers ain't half the fun. Now we live like loaded guns. Oh, we're wild. You can leave me with battle scars, but you're never gonna break my black gold heart. We did it all, we did it all. Like savages, we hit it hard, we hit it hard. Like savages.
Absolutely terrible conditions to be going scouting, but I was just bored out of my mind, so I'm going. It is 38 degrees, raining. Yeah, we're on the way. So I'll catch back to you later when I get to where I'm going. All right, and where I want to go, I am walking to the first place I want to look at. It has begun to snow now, which is not ideal, but that's just the way that it goes. So it's super muddy, so I'm glad I put some mink oil on my boots before I came out, because that'll keep them all nice and waterproof. So we'll see if this spot looks any good when I get down to the end. I'm just checking fields out, basically. I'm trying to do it in a hurry so I don't freeze my sack of balls off, because that would suck. So second, but anyway, this is looking kind of cool. So kind of a neat area for sure. Looks like I can go in anywhere here. All right, the first spot I want to check out. It looks awesome. This area, this whole hillside just got burnt. So turkeys love the burn. So I'm hoping that helps out. I'm gonna go explore this, and I want to talk because I want to be quiet. But we'll just see what happens here. Here's a look at the field. So far I haven't really seen or heard a turkey, but this whole field got burnt, which is a good sign. The grass is super small, so
I cannot believe that just happened, dude. What a cluster of a morning. I was right on him. I could have let him beat up the decoy, but I couldn't do it because I didn't want him to run off.
Came in perfect, didn't he?
Oh my gosh, it was perfect.
That was like as perfect as it gets.
Dude, that is so sick.
A little steamy.
I think it might be even a jig, man. Tom. You see how the feathers aren't long enough yet? I think it's a jig. I could tell when he's walking up his beard wasn't very long. But I'm super freaking stoked. I didn't
Awesome.
get much penetration.
He probably hit must have hit the breastplate or something.
Whatever it was effective. This is what happens when you don't Texas heart shot one. You don't have missing fan and they don't smell like shit. While I was cleaning this, I thought I'd talk a little bit about the first hunt. We had some jigs sneak up on us from the left. Thankfully, my hunting partner Kevin saw him, and he was able to get his bow and set up right before they came in, so they didn't sneak up on us well enough, I guess. And I was doing a relatively poor job of filming because I couldn't get my bow and the camera behind me to stay on the birds very well, because the camera was behind us because we both had tags. So we thought, if push comes to shove, we could both tag out at the very beginning, because that's what you do when you're thinking greedy. And so the first video is not the best, but was able to get the kill shot. And then of course, by the time it was ready for me to shoot, they were well out of range, and I tried to maneuver myself in front of the camera to shoot, and it just didn't go well. So, but it was okay because Kevin was able to harvest his first turkey ever, and which was awesome to be part of. And that was the first hunt. We were able, after a short retrieve, one of the things these turkeys love to do is find the biggest tree trunk or brush pile and just dig into it when they're still alive after you shoot them, because it was a fatal shot. He shot it, Texas heart shot, and split it wide open with his dead ringer super free broadhead. But just unfortunately, turkeys they're just tough, and you walk up to the bird and he's completely dead, but for whatever reason, adrenaline that runs through him. He was split, like breast completely split in two. Basically unsalvageable breast on one side, just because he went right through all the insides of the bird, splitting his guts open into the breast and everything. And yeah, so that's unfortunate, but at the same time, that's all part of it. And we're just thankful that we found him, because the first bird that Kevin ever shot, we weren't able to find. So it's just the way it goes. So that was the first hunt. And then this morning, after a complete botched up entrance to where we were supposed to go, due to finding a new location this morning, made a good shot on him. He didn't even go a foot. He just dropped right where I shot him. So, I will say that the tri-pans are nice. They seem to work out really well as far as being lethal. My goodness, they are loud. And when you hear me draw back, that broadhead just vibrates and makes this awful, noise. And I just don't understand why they're so loud. using an Allen wrench to try to screw the blades on harder, thinking that was the issue, that they were just too loose and they were vibrating, and that's not what was going on. I don't know what it is. Every single one of them I've got, all the tri-pans vibrate and make these weird rattling noises when I draw back. Let me know if you hate the tri-pan or love it. Obviously, I've shot 2 birds with it this year, and it's worked out. Both dropped right where they were. I think they're overall. My bow isn't the easiest to tune. I got a Hoyt Spider Turbo that we actually had gobble on his way in, which was kind of nice because we had time to get the camera on, and I even got the GoPro on this time, rather than just being completely surprised by them sneaking up on us. So I kind of like that. I like it when they tell you that they're coming. Ouch. So along with that, I couldn't see him when he first gobbled, so I hit him with my hooks Banshee slate call just one time. I just made a quick yelps and a couple clucks. That's all I did, just to let him know where we were, because he was coming up a ravine and had to come find us. Once I did that, it was game on. We saw him coming the whole rest of the way. But we're hunting an area that we just can't be picky. There's a lot of pressure where we are, and so it's just one of those spots that you take what you get. Tickled to death that we got one. So anyway, thanks for watching today, guys, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.